Hello students, so in the last lecture, so I am continuing this part again. So I have made up a chain like structure, and this chain like structure is nothing but the chromatin. A single one is called as the nucleosome, and there are such millions of nucleosomes inside our body. Now see DNA. How does a DNA look like? DNA look like this double helical structure, like this. Okay, this double helical structure. So what do you mean by this DNA? DNA is nothing but a very macromolecule substance. Okay, it's a macromolecule. What do you mean by macromolecule? Macromolecule means very large. Okay, it has been very large, where this DNA is present inside this nucleus. Okay, and each of the DNA, if you look at the structures perfectly, so we are going to see something. Okay, this DNA is made up of something. Okay, what is this something? They are made up of this nucleotide. Okay, what do you mean by this word nucleotide? See, suppose this is a nucleus. Okay, this is a suppose this is a DNA, sorry, and each of the DNA would have this part. Okay, they would have a specific set of nucleotide on them, like this. And if we closely magnify this nucleotide, so this nucleotide would look like this. Okay, see, inside this there is some structure. This is nitrogenous base. Okay, pentose sugar and all. Now let's understand this shape by magnifying. If I'm going to magnify this nucleotide, so how it is going to look like? See, so this would be consist of one ball kind of a structure which is known as the phosphate. Okay, this is the sugar. This is also called as the pentose sugar. Why this is called as the pentose sugar? Because this is the 5-sided figure, okay, which is attached with this phosphate and with this base. What is this base? This base is nothing but the nitrogenous base. This base is nothing but the nitrogenous base. Okay, this is a single nucleotide. This A1 is the nothing but the single nucleotide. But if you look the DNA one, okay, so this is one of the part and this is the other part. So due to this, it will look like this. Okay, see, this is one and this is the other. Each of one has been attached with, this is a phosphate, this is a pentose sugar, and this is the nitrogenous base. See, each nitrogenous base are consist of 4 parts. Okay, they are consist of 4 parts. That is, this nitrogenous base consists of 4 parts. That is adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. Adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. Okay, so you can remember this ATCG as a shortcut like this also. AT means at, and CG, see, AT at, C means Chembur, and G for Gymkhana. At Chembur Gymkhana. So you can understand like this also. See, understand one thing clearly. We won't go in detail, but I will make a hint of this part. Okay, the group of adenine, okay, the group of this nitrogen adenine would always go with thymine only. Okay, and cytosine will always go with guanine only. So that is why, remember like this, ATCG, this is very specific in nature. Okay, if suppose adenine would club with guanine or cytosine, so what is going to happen? It is going to cause mutation. What do you mean by word mutation? We are going to study this mutation word in the next chapter. That is the genetics. But as of now, this can't be possible. You just understand ATCG. This is the nitrogenous base. See, so we have already spoke about this histone part. Okay, this is the DNA. These are the 8 coiled balls, which is the histones, which has been rounded by this DNA. each of which is called as the nucleosome. Okay, and due to this formation of a nucleosome, there is a formation of a chromatin. When this chromatin gets condensed up, okay, and get coiled, so it forms up a chromosomes. So we can look toward this structure also in order to make unsure. See, first, what is a DNA? We have studied. Okay, it's a macromolecule substance which consists of a nucleotide, and we have studied about the structures of the nucleotide. This DNA coiled with this histone, and how many histones are there? Specific 8. Okay, and due to which this DNA form with the 8 histone bond, and due to this there is a formation of a single nucleosome. When these nucleosomes get coiled and supercoiled, it convert into the fibers, and this single chromatin fibers, see, there are many chromatin fibers. As of this, chromatin fibers will help you to form up these chromosomes. Okay, and where this all things are happening, this all things are happening inside the nucleus. Okay, inside the nucleus, and where this nucleus is located? Inside this cell. So this nucleus is then cell organelle. It is the largest organelle of the cell, where all these things are happening. See, how does this chromosomes get formed? See, when this chromatin, one of the chromatin and the other chromatin, okay, when they get clubbed up, it forms up a chromosomes part. Okay, when this one of the chromatin clubs with the other one, it is called as the chromosomes. Each of the chromosomes have a center at the between, which is called as the centromere. Okay, has a center at the between called the centromere. And as the chromatids, okay, these chromatins are identical in shapes, so this shape is identical with this one, so that is why they are called as the sister chromatid, and the above one is identical to this one.